Mike, how are you?
I'm good, David. Good to see you.
Well, I knew you were up here, and I'm hoping this is picking up. It's busy.
It's loud.
Busy.
You need a noise reduction plugin.
That's what I do. So you're up here with Music Radio and Drake, obviously your company for 2 days, both days, and you're speaking tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah, 11 in the morning, AI in audio. And
AI, that's what I was going to talk to you about, because you made a video about that last week,
Yes.
the MusicLM,
Yes.
which I've played with and looked at.
Yeah.
How worried are you for the future of voice talents moving forward?
I think it's an exciting time, but I think it's time to hop on the AI train and use it to help you as much as you can. One of the greatest emerging trends I see in AI for voiceovers is if you have a voice, that's your proprietary thing, and you can look after that. So make sure you're in charge of the rights. If you clone your voice, don't hand it away to a company. Let them clone it and use it for their purposes. Make sure you get some agreement in place. I'm not a lawyer, but talk to a lawyer about that. And then look at how you can use that to expand your reach.
Oh, of course, if your voice, your property is being handed, you hand that over. You just make sure you've got your proprietary rights early on.
Make sure that's locked in, so that's your thing that can't be taken away.
Yep.
And hopefully, although AI is like randomizing voices, that's definitely a scary thing. But you can take your voice and translate it to multiple languages. I think that's a really exciting thing right now.
And of course, part of what you do as MRC is jingles, risers.
Yeah.
You, again, that's part of your world, your money making, your what you do for a living. Will the advent of AI music, such as Google LM, does that worry you moving forward? Is your skill set being trodden upon at all?
I think it'll assist us. The way I see it is it'll take all the boring bits away
and you can
allow us to be more creative. Yeah. So if I have to play with a noise reduction plugin and tweak it, that's taking my time away from making a podcast sound really good.
Yeah.
Like adding the finesse or thinking about what I want to put into the podcast, which of course ChatGPT can help me think what I want to put into it, right? But if it frees me up to have more bandwidth to really, I guess, focus on the bigger picture, I think that's a good thing. Obviously, it's getting better and better, and GPT-4 is an incredible model, so who knows where it's all going to go. I hear the recurring theme in what you're asking me, David, is am I worried?
Yeah. Well, exactly.
I think everyone is sitting on the edge saying what's going to happen next, right?
It's moving so fast.
We just don't know.
It's moving so fast. And how hands-on do you still get every day with creating? Do you actually still sit down and work on podcasting and edit? Is that still part of your daily workflow, or do you now?
Big part of my workflow is YouTube.
Right.
Making YouTube as good as I can.
Which is, first of all, I came across you. We spoke a moment ago. I first was Mike when you were doing hourlies, 5 days a week.
That's it, yeah.
Every hour, 1 o'clock.
You're one of the regulars.
I was the OGs. I was in there, and
OG, yeah.
that's the first. You were the first person I watched on YouTube. Actually, I'm not trying to blow smoke, but you were actually the first person I watched on YouTube.
There you go.
And then from there, obviously, it's gone on. I've done radio into YouTube, and it's a hard world. YouTube, isn't it? It's a hard world.
You have to keep at it. You have to stay consistent because, that's the only way is to be there consistently over time. People will start recording and say, oh, my video only got 5 views or 10 views. I'm like, 10 views? Like, just imagine that at a conference, having 10 people gather around you as you say something. That's pretty cool. So just keep working at it if you don't get discouraged by low viewership.
And it looks like you're coming back more onto regular YouTube work. Actually, for a time you worked away from the Fridays where you were live with your
Free Jingle Friday.
Free Jingle Friday. And then it looks like now you're making more of a presence back on YouTube. And I noticed a lot of regular videos coming out. You did one recently, of course, about the Mackie desk. Want to go and find Mackie today?
They're here.
I'm determined to go and have a chat with them. And in fact, I watched your one last night, Mackie versus Rode. And I prefer the Mackie. I think for my uses, the Rode looks like it's more gadgets and gizmos, and I think for the business of recording and making good audio, the Mackie appealed to me more.
Absolutely, there you go. It's definitely, they've got a nice premium end of the market there with the desks they've created, I think. So if you've got the money for that, I think it's $799, $599 for the Rodecaster 2. So you're taking
difference,
step up, bigger screen and all of that. So go and see them.
I will do. Right, I'm going to come back and see you later on.
Let's see you there.
Thank you so much. Really pleasure to meet you at long last.
My pleasure. See you.
Thanks, mate. See you very soon.